match up with Giant go 4-1 and set themselves up nicely coming in towards the final week and looking towards those playoffs. But I think for Rogue, it's really about kind of
to get that flash.
Yeah, now though, Targamas is going to get cut off, so Malrang level 4, level 2 Leona late to the party, and Kana might be the one left holding the bill.
Arctic Assault over, just set out for Flail, and with the Permafrost and Rel, how easy's that first blood? As Targamas shows up a little bit late here, and KC,
I mean, he's in a much better spot. So once again, when Kana and Adam start to meet up against each other, it favors Adam and a potential all-in that regard with Malrang.
The big bonus for KC right now is the fact that Yike is getting solo experience around the Dragon and will be picking up this first objective. Grub's being started though.
One grub. We're kind of happy. Maybe we get a second one here with the smite. And yeah, should be able to get it.
I feel like calling them grapes now. That's great.
And Patrick?
Patrick is dead? Question mark? He's dead! Kana flashes on his face. Now, Kana should be dead in return, right? Now that the flash is gone, it's a good sidestep, but yeah, with Sejuani here, it's just that easy. KC going to turn into a brawl as we look towards mid, but maybe we should look towards top. Chaos Storm, but not Chaos Storm. And in the end, I like the chances of Rogue as Adam gets a TP and flashes straight in. The feet of warfare. Those are some good-looking feet.
He's trying to run everywhere on the map, but it means now he's a sitting duck when Rogue come to find him.
And look at live now as well. The flail's out once more. There's good damage, but Kana survives. Gets a little bit of trade back onto Adam. Actually, a really nice burst that comes through as well. While the setup for the bot dive, Kalish is level 6. He has the Whirling Death and doesn't even need to use it. Comes out late, maybe execute. It's gonna be executed. Kalish with a cash in and then some. Once again, 2 days in a row, the Draven.
5. And the tower can be traded on the bottom side, but you're giving over potentially 5 grubs to Adam, which is never going to spell well. So Rogue trying to now force this, but they do need to be a little careful they don't take the poke, because that's kind of where KC, a lot of their help will come from off of Vladdy.
How short range are they as well, right? Like, we're now seeing it in fruition, so even though numbers look good as Adam has now moved towards mid, and as we said, you know, Kana can't join in with the TP, they're still trying to poke them down. KC ignoring grubs for now. Rogue finding 4, or rather it's going to be 5. So the grub trade is no trade at all. 5 grubs to 1 is what KC have as in turn engages. Beautiful! The Shattering Strike to follow through the Fate's Call as well. Yike gets out, but for how long? Patrick's picked up the first kill of this little charade. As KC now come in, look for more. But they're setting up all for this starting Dragon, which would be Dragon number 2 of the game. KC picked up the first one, and there you go. Talk about proactivity, it's executed in, but he's getting bursted down. Kalish is a serious problem, needs to be dealt with, but a Whirling Death helps up with Yike. And Yike helps up with Kalish as Dragon begins.
He kind of chased Larson down the lane, so Larson couldn't actually TP in. He's now going to do just that, though, and I don't think it's been spotted here. Darkness is dead. No, he's not. Maybe?
It may be. I mean, you're right. Larson's just going to one-shot him. It's gone to Duck out of range. Gravity Field gets him. Larson didn't think he needed the flash. Maybe he should have just committed it. He has ult too.
Topside though, they're collapsing on towards Kana. He doesn't realize it.
Oh, he might just have to die for it. I think he does. And he does get the first turret of the game. So KC picking up a feat while Kana's running for his life. This Jace, not sure how far he can go as onto Adam, the flash for flash. Malrang captures him as Yike is over the wall to help out. Wind becomes lightning and he stabs him. He swirls a bit. Adam decides to spin himself. So Kana will die, but Yike wants a trade. Stunned up, permafrost. I'm seeing a bop, a whop, and now a little bit more on top. Shut down by Yike. He goes in, he gets a knock up. And as Malrang comes back down, I think he's tanky enough, but a big jewel will favor the Xin Zhao as a smite, a slow, a Q, and the Talons strike him down as Targamas missed, but he gets the ignite. Okay. I genuinely think this guy is red hot.
Well, he needs to try and do that once again. Stepping in here, 3-0 in the Draven, but can he try and carry this fight? KC trying to set up Vladdy a little bit pushed out. Execute has a good position. No real vision for KC.
Larson stolen the Crescent Guard, 2.5k HP, and there's a steal. How did Yike get it? Solar Flare stops Rogue as well. Targamas done a good job, and they've actually picked off the pieces. How? First of all, Yike. Second of all, Kalish. Third, Kana's damage, and the execute.
Like, this man is insane.
He is also him.
It's just, it feels like, again, like there was so many eyes on Yike coming out of last year. You're like, well, you're on G2, mate. So obviously you look good, right? But Yike has really impressed and shown what leading this team literally from the forefront here as he starts to go in, gets the smite,
Oh my god.
And is able to do so much again. Even the knockback, the Crescent Guard there, interrupts, executes the crash down. And now Targamas wants to kill Adam.
I mean, now it's a 5k gold lead. After that fight and now after the TP, it's going to be more. Adam is going to counter-strike, but you know he's dead. Stand beside is only going to thrive for a little bit. Vladdy gets a kill on Adam. Kana defends mid. There is no counterplay here from Rogue. They're committing teleport to top because they know they need gold on this map, Dagda. But KC just kept taking it all. And with Herald as well, it's just suddenly not the Rogue game anymore. It's not the Rogue show.
No, it's Rogue who are actually going to try and go for the tier 1 on top. But KC looking at tier 2 on bot lane. 25 seconds until Dragon Kana.
Malrung wants an ulti, but it's on cooldown, so he runs into Fog of War. He's tanky enough for now, but that ulti is going to have to buy him time eventually. But will he be dead before it does? Kana says yes, as top is the focus, but you can see bot is getting taken in inner.
Adam in the area, but you've already committed a lot here on Rogue to trying to push back KC. And it looks like instead they're overloading the top side, but Kana aware that this is probably the vulnerable part of the map, so rightfully backs off.
What can Rogue get right now? Dragon's going to go down to KC.
Brush off an old hard drive that has this.
Yes.
And then try and make it happen, but KC, back in this game, going to be taking Atakan without much contest here. Again, poke, relatively good.
Kalista's soloing it.
Yeah, he's got the lifesteal on it, and he actually can't poke. Like, he's the one member here that doesn't need to be part of this formation. So like, cool, we just take it right from underneath your nose.
Atakan, and now we win the fight, don't we? Because KC run in, and even if they die here, it won't matter, but Larsen's going to die first. Electric field from Vladdy. Like the eel that slithers on Summoner's Rift. You don't know where it is because I haven't spotted it to you as KC run up this lane. Yes, Adam's going to get an inner, but I think the base is going to be torn apart by KC.
Especially with the Rift Herald as well. Like, that wasn't used, so now they're going to start to focus this down. Adam going to reset, but yeah, I think they should get another charge off here.
Why don't we end, says KC, and they're going to go for the Nexus turret. Malrun gets poked, Execute gets poked. Nexus turret number 1 is going to drop. Yike flashes away, but the GA is still available. Targamas jumps in, but you know what? They're not going to be popped. KC are going to end here.
Holy
21 minutes. Execute with a great engage, but Draven will one-shot you. Fate's call, an open Nexus, and they're playing to end the game. KC are getting low, and even if they withdraw here, it doesn't matter, because Rogue has to get blown apart as Kana dies in the end. That Nexus is bare, and you know it's only a separate time. Or no, never mind, because he's dead. Adam in the ground, and they'll just go up mid this time. The defense coming from Larsen and bot to make sure that super minion wave doesn't give free access for KC, but it'll still be like a 25-minute game.
This is incredibly impressive from KC. It has been aggression from the get-go, and look, you have champions that spike really well off 2 items, but I don't think that's even the talking point. It's just the entire thing is gone awry for Rogue, and now they're just kind of hoping they can slink into the darkness without getting caught by KC.
This is one of those games that's really hard to find MVP. You have plays from Kana, you have Yike steals. You have Vladdy, who just played a great game of League of Legends, pretty standardized. And Kalista and Targamas, who once again are firing on all cylinders. This duo still looking really good.
Just a reminder, there is a bare Nexus, so those super creeps that are turning.
How would anyone know that's a quote? That's just words.
It's also in Dodgeball for way more of a famous reason. So it is. But anyway, we'll move on from it as we start to look towards the rest of the map. Baron is going to spawn in a sec. Dragon has been successfully secured. I don't really know how Rogue are supposed to do much here.
Okay, Baron's up. Let's have a go. Rogue need a miracle steal. They're 10k gold behind, and you know, Kalist is soloing another objective again because BT Draven doesn't really die unless he spends enough time in here. He's going to need some help eventually as the draw-in's not there. He spams his classic emote as Larsen's flank could be mind-breaking, but as the TP comes through, now they're going to come in and just win the fight anyway. Larsen, a good attempt, but Kalist once again just breaking bones. And Execute, no, but a Malrang flash, yes, as Yike slows them all down, and Rogue have just been sandwiched once again. Yike destroys Adam on the back end, and with Targamas' help, this will be the game. 26 minutes. Pick a lane, any lane, and KC will end.
Great stuff from KC. Rogue, again, showing that they are very, very strong when it comes towards lane swaps. But unfortunately for them, just don't really know what to do after that stage of the game.
The Nexus turrets are back.
Oh yeah, do we have the, thank you. We get to bring up the 3 minutes.
Woo!
Beautiful.
They are back.
Yeah.
But Adam is still dead. Oh.
Is Kalist dead?
Yeah, I mean, that was almost a kill by Kana, by the way. But Kalist, he's just going to heal up. He looks low, but it doesn't matter. He sent out the ulti again. It's a 4 versus 5. And even though the Nexus turrets are back, even though you can't see a health bar, because for some reason Spectate just hasn't dealt with that yet, they're going to be targeted. They're going to die. I'm going to tell you the health bar right now.
Do you know what? I think these turrets are ghosts of their children's past.
They are the ghosts of children's past. And I'll give you another one, Dagda. It's not possible, but it is necessary for KC to run Rogue into the ground. 23, 24 kills. And Larson and Malrang will watch this end. Those turrets are dead, by the way. As we end this, KC, an absolute stomp. This is one of the best teams in the LEC, and they let Rogue know.